3 days until the doomsday countdown, and I am a convenience store owner. In my past life, the supermarket was looted. In this life, I will renovate the basement to survive well with my little dog. Just as I opened my eyes, I instinctively touched my neck. The spot where I was bitten in my past life still ached, but now it was smooth. My little dog was snoring by the bed. I walked to the door, repeatedly checking that the roller shutter was intact. Only then did I feel relieved. After graduation, I opened this convenience store, eating and sleeping in the back room. In my past life when doomsday broke out, the remote location was of no use. Instead, because of the supermarket's supplies, it became the first to be looted. Regular customers turned into robbers. They broke down the door with knives and axes, taking my last remaining stock. I could only take my little dog and a few packs of biscuits, and hide in the basement, living again. I will not make the same mistakes. I immediately went to the print shop next door, and printed several notices about subletting the store. The owner was a middle-aged man who loved gossip. He leaned over and asked me,
"Mia, are you giving up your store and subletting it?"
Yeah, something came up back home.
I grabbed the paper and left without a word. As long as he knew, the whole street would know within half a day. Back at the store, I started taking inventory. The supermarket had a dusty basement. I had chosen this storefront on purpose, because the basement was big enough. I first set aside all the canned food and snacks. I emptied several freezers, filling them with meat that needed to be frozen. Then I moved all the daily necessities and bottled water into the basement. After doing all this, I realized I had solved my food problem, but my little dog was running low on kibble. So I went straight to the pet store and bought all their dog food. Besides dog food, I also stocked up on a lot of cat litter and deodorizer to use as a temporary toilet when the water was cut off. Then I went to the hardware store and bought soundproofing materials, and to the sporting goods store, I ordered a silent treadmill. In my past life, my little dog barked too much, almost attracting danger. This time I needed to solve that in advance. Thinking about the water and power outages in my past life, I immediately called a familiar supplier and ordered several of the best solar panels. I told him I was buying them for a friend. He didn't suspect a thing and said he would deliver them in the afternoon. The backyard of my store backed onto a small hill, forming an isolated dead end boxed in by buildings, only accessible through my back door, making it the perfect spot for the solar panels. If I sealed off the back door, no one could get in. I have always been good with my hands. I quickly wired up the basement's electrical system. After that, I gathered all my large buckets and water purification gear and started frantically storing water. It was only when the buckets filled the corners, taking up nearly half the basement space, that I finally felt safe. With that done, I took out my phone, planning to call my classmate who is a doctor to get some medicine, but he didn't give me a chance to ask. He just lowered his voice and said,
"Something feels off lately. Stock up on basic medicine and food. I'll send you the list. Buy what's on it. Don't go out for the next few days."
Then he hung up. I quickly received a list from him on my phone. My heart sank. Could he have been reborn too?